Manawatina, manawatoka. Tentira ki te wahi tirohe o
As we continue with day 2, and the first hit of this ball game comes courtesy the leadoff hitter for Japan, Hiroshi. A couple of big dogs now. They are looking and set their Hiroku Matsuda, the power hitter.
Pitchers that are also quite capable at being
out there today, round the horn on third base. We've got Mark Porteous.
And now it'll be the number 3 hitter in Kisuki. Good hitting and good pitching.
Yeah, this game now that they've actually had a couple of wins under their belt, it's going to be a tight game, I know that.
Absolutely, Jackie.
In the game's first run. Big swing and a miss there. And heating up here, chasing the rise ball.
He also is their leader, has also been consistent.
That pitch way out. WBSC World Cup Championship to take place in our plate. Teams getting a chance to play 2 and 3 games as Kronk all over the
day. Tamanui today is shining, and we're playing ball.
His first look here at Callum Bichol, and here he is back as one of the mainstays for this Australian. You got to go back to back, or you think that's an advantage? As boy, self-defense there for.
It's going to be about tight games. Pitching match, I think it's.
And that pitch, that's in there. Australia and Japan, and had a notion, yes he did.
Actually lose that energy, but in fact, it's
good today. They just jumped over it, and ooh boy, lucky the first time he's pulled that out of the hat, and he comes again.
From here in New Zealand, who I rate really, really highly, and he always took
fine line.
Yeah, it's a fine line, but yeah.
And he went to the outside, of course, to left fielder, thinking otherwise as he chases a rise ball.
Be here, get out there, and we'll keep playing.
Morita with probably the, if I got in that position, Jackie, I wouldn't get out of that in a week.
He's actually not rotating though, he's still so
unique, but it seems to work for him as he flares that one up. That's going to be an easy play out there for Hayden Matthews. Couple steps in. You got to like where your team's at right now.
Oh, I think they're really for each game, won't they?
That pitch missing. Crop tried to bend that over the corner, didn't get the call today, which no surprise really. I imagine a little bit was what was important to him as that pitch.
Iron out any little areas that they know that they need to.
So he might have to come on in, see if he gets the in. That one's flat. That's going to go for a base hit. So Une doing what he does very well. That can Japan has a whole heap of them.
Yeah, and they just bring more options to place the ball around the field.
That drop ball, Miss had to work hard. But in defense. And that pitch again missing. Not
all over the plate. And Andy McManus is looking for.
So a chance here for Japan to open the scoring and give him that as he comes inside. And
how far in before they find.
And be civil about it. So Kronk back.
Of the game between the plate umpire and the catcher to establish it.
That one missing up. Took a little something off. Couldn't get. Swing and a miss chase.
Making sure you hit your spots. There you go.
Like it's been a while since he's been in that circle. 1, 2, 3 went his own cause as well as the cause of the green and gold, and that one.
They're saying here, pakanga kei te haere, which means they lead dominance at this tournament.
And got him to chase the drop balls. Australian team, the team that was at the World Cup. So experience certainly a factor. Their team is going to be strong for a few years to come. 1-2 missing up.
Oh, it's mostly Matt.
Yeah, so once you really get in that circle and use the rubber, and a swing and a miss as Julian jumps
somewhere.
Well, now you got someone else's as that one was. That's the second time he's pulled that out. Comes again with it, and there's that change again. So 3 straight.
Throw another change up. There you go.
White Horse in 2015. That ball is lifted up, and that's going to be
Have
trouble
a
if it
go.
lands fair,
Look
but
at
tracking that down was the order. This is the second time. First pitch swinging, lifting that one up, and an easy play out there for
Thank you.
Kronk will.
Yeah. And so now he's having to adjust again.
Righty or lefty, you're going to could have one or maybe two holes in on that block.
Kronk takes a look at his arm.
Two. And chasing that rise ball.
Real grafter.
Do the mahi, get on with the mahi.
Yep.
Hey,
And Kronk gets him with the rise ball. Tough to get to here in these first couple innings, and for the Aussies. And bent that one just on the outside.
Umpire's probably thinking because you're not hitting the spot.
Getting it straight for sure up here. That pitch looked pretty good, but
Ooh,
and I would expect him to be laying it down.
He's just going to bring a bit of variety to it.
And there's that half slap.
You get a bit confused on what should I be doing. Just stick to the basic.
Hitting. And a swing and a miss, so Bichel takes.
Right.
Agree, and there's only a different story when you see the quality. Try to bend that one down, so a good eye. We'll see what he thinks of now. That one looking for that inside. And couldn't hold that up as missing down with the sticks that they have. That one line just foul. 100% agreement. Swing and a miss on a good drop ball. Late for the Aussies than this guy right here as he looks at a changeup. Chance to rectify. And that pitch outside cone one. Swing and a miss on a good changeup. And a nibble. Big. No, left that one out as well. Player, I would stay outside. And he chops that one foul. And that changeup fooled him, sure enough. And an easy pop-up, an easy play. And that pitch inside and walked and was left at third base in that set. Toriyama pops it up, Shales all over that. No.
Put on that earpiece.
Une lifts that one up. Good call by Nick Share along at the very least. And he sets the slap.
It up the middle.
Une's a master.
Right,
Good
yeah,
hands
just
from
like
Nick
that.
Shales over to first. Double play. 5-6 scheduled hitters here. As
And that last inning showed how tough he is. And now he's
that one missing out. And another nibble
going to pick that up through his hard.
are the same. And
There
a
you go.
swing and a
being able to fool the hitters.
well, I know you referred to fooling the hit White with a strike. And again. Rise ball. Look left stranded at first base in the second. That one will lift up. You're rolling on all cylinders and then you run into a bit of a buzzsaw.
There's no letting up. It's tight the whole way through.
That ball's going. Swing and a miss. So frame out the batter's box and try to build their own. Swing and a miss there.
Doing, and it seems to be working for him at the moment.
I'll say Kronk taking the sign and off the bat. Ofer worked a walk in the count. And Kronk zips that one in.
Five.
That's why I like you guys. Two hopper, weather cooperating, and that's good to see as that one's lifted up and deep. Going back, taking a few steps at the track, and hauling it in was Hayden Matthews. Good bag. Slap, tried to play to run. And Kronk did energy.
Well, he's got good drive off those legs, though, too. Here
Laid
we
down,
go.
Kronk over to first. Not
yes.
in time. Or an infield hit.
Either
So-
way, that's what they.
You're absolutely right, Jackie. That could have been the play there as Kronk missing up. And a good pitch there from.
Batter's just facing up, splitting the hands.
That ball goes off Kronk's face, and fortunately he appears to be okay. Sei Kariawa, the center fielder, and
Right.
that one
Applying the
lifted up
pressure.
deep.
Here we go. Will he look to go?
Long run, and what a catch out there. Tagging on. That steps in now as that one gets away. He's a tough guy, and sometimes
I would have checked with him, so
that's bounced, and that one zipped in there. Up the middle, fielded by Kronk, knocks it down, flip over to first in time.
let's see if
Turn. And Patterson,
There
a
we go.
flare, but Une
like they're enjoying themselves, they're enjoying the game, they start to have a little...
earned himself a walk in his only other at bat. That pitch, and that one missing up. So a different release point. And
change things up, so that's what they'll have to do now. Australia will really not only have to adjust to any...
had a notion. Did he go? That pitch is right.
Really important here that we sacrifice well, move the ball.
So that's a pop-up. That's going to be trouble. Could land in no man's land. And what a grab out there by Une. A hard hit ball in his first at-bat. Didn't result in a hit. Ground ball to third. Gobbled up. Lead runner at second. And second best team in the world. So
Worked what didn't work. Again, the combinations just like every...
you take a look there. New Zealand, Argentina coming. 3-1 to Matsuda on the corner for a call. As he's got a little more.
The front and the back.
Yusuke Morita to Hopper, and well played. Second on the play. As that ball's lined out, but on a rope to O'Byrne. He's a slap hitter, and I mean, Derek. That ball, weak grounder. Good job fielding that. Easy play. And either way, Riley James working on it.
Body here to really make something happen, you know, just do...
There's going to come a time where they're going to be called on that one. Hopper, and an easy play. Get into one, so to speak. As a good swing there, but a miss.
However way you can get on base.
Ground ball, Une. Routine as that throw is low. And as he came in to take over for Marshall Kronk last Herald and the Aussie bench, as you can see, they certainly is getting your team going, not necessarily worrying about the W.
The bat, see the pitches,
Well,
good pitch select.
Sadu will take a walk. Hall of Fame career, Hall of Fame coach.
Ooh.
Bent that one in tight. That pitch in there for a strike.
Wide.
That ball's lifted up, and settling under it is Hamamoto, and he'll make the ready for the top of the 7th inning. And it's hard sometimes to go up there.
Be dangerous because they're quite capable of he has his signals.
One hopper, tricky shales. There's nothing you're going to get. Yusuke Sakuraba, and that one a solid single. That's his second hit of the ball game. Board, and that's the difference here. So top of the shot.
Oh,
And a check. As Sakata stays alive. Certainly be the optimistic plan.
Ideally.
Two hopper, and that's a tough last hop, but it goes right into the glove of Harold. Other runner at second, and it's Kariawa.
turns it bad and moves the ball.
Ground ball to short. To third for the force. 2 out hit. And a big rip there. Certainly took something off. Salou put that up to bat one last time. Ground ball. That goes under the glove, and that's going to bring in another run. And boy, both of you have been alluding to that off the top, and it's been case in point. And that pitch inside for a called.
Get the timing right, see the ball.
Not in the dirt, but a run's going to
Great
come in the...
base hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Chasing that's trying to tom something or anything when they still looking for their first hit. That ball out to center. Callum Bichel try to close the door here on this one. And up the two undefeated teams, something has to give. That ball's lined out to left field, and you can't get out of this ballpark right now. First hit of the game for the Aussies is a home run, courtesy Julian Jamat.
This morning it was left to right, but it certainly does.
Solo home run from Jamat has gotten the Aussies. Swing and a miss, and down he for day with 2 walks. So McGovern has on base both times. Hard hit ball through the hole on the left side. So second hit of the ball game for the swing and a miss by Beesgrove, chasing for this Australian team. Swing and a miss there, but I don't think so. Beesgrove, of course, the 7th inning. Swing and a miss. So down. That pitch, a nibble on the outside corner over Argentina and the Czech Republic. Before these two, that ball's lined out to left field. That's going to go to the wall for extra bases. Rounding second into third. Didn't get the stop sign. Cut off. Throw to second. Not in time. That goes out to the field. Runner's going to come around third. They're waving him home. And can you believe it? But we are.
And that's okay to be relaxed.
Nothing wrong with that. It's that ball, ground ball, weakly to second and flipped over. So finally off solo home run. And then a couple of extra base. Squaring the bunt with that runner at second. 1-6. These teams are close. Ground ball. Fielded it short. Check over at second. Good gun over there to the hitter. Walked, popped out, lined out. That ball looked like a good pitch. The world #1 and reigning world ending ball game. Right here, right now, though, we've got a good one. And that one fouled back again. That one's driven out. That's going to land in the gap, being right center. Rounding first, big turn, but that run's going to come in to score. So a clutch hit. Grounded out. And again, that slap. And that one bounced in the dirt. Hard chopper, Shales, bare hand, gun over to first in time.
But it's not easy to do that.
Nothing bare hand, it's easy, Jack. A little bit of base running there. That was a good pitch in there. You don't want to give up any more than that. That's a flare. That could land in no man's land, but a good job tracking that is V-Show. Nick Shales, working on an 0-for-3 ball game, is going to...
All these scenarios.
Well, I think he may be pretty ominous cloud there, as that one's bounced in, gets away, and that's
and you
the
could
runner.
Also have that.
And that one is chopped foul, so a good. And Shales flares that one back up. Shales with a flare, that's going to be just foul. And he leaves that one out, so an out. And he leaves that one out. Salute the batter. And that pitch missing. And chopped down there. That's going to go out. That's a fair ball. A run's going to come in. Shales is going to stop at third. And a big clutch hit from Burt leaves that one outside.
And just
came in for Josh White and had a notion on the change. Just makes the scenario a bit. Bounced in there. Good block back. Only saved the game, but win it. And he'll lift that one up, and we'll see if that has enough. It's short. Played at center, and
will they go?
Kawano. That ball lifted up, and that's going to do it. That is definitely deep enough. Caught. Shales tagging. And the winning run as the Aussies come through in 8 innings and win this one 5-4. And boy, you talk about a ball game. Momentum here, momentum there, and Jackie, just some quick thoughts before we wrap this one up.
Well, that was a ball game, wasn't it?
Thank you, Jim.
But it did everything that we talked about right at the top of the game very quickly. You know, they took till the 5th inning for Japan to score, and then it wasn't till late in the game that both teams seemed to just relax and get out there and play ball, and that's